What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure, like and sub, and let's get into this. We all know the times are a changing. Ubisoft, it's going away. It's going away, and so are probably a lot of its properties going to be sold off or licensed out. Either way, Assassin's Creed Shadows is the end of the line. It's going to take a miracle for this game to be as big as it needs to be to save Ubisoft and have it be in any sort of profitability. And you hate to see it, but at the same time, they brought it on themselves. So we already talked about the fact that Assassin's Creed Shadows was barely in the top 50, even if though, hey, progress, it's now at number 39. So a AAA game just days away from coming out, this should be in the top 10. The fact it's in the 39 ain't good. Ain't good at all. We found out that there is apparently a team of lawyers now scouring the internet for the grums and the usses and the archcasses of talking about Assassin's Creed. And oh boy, so a new report here saying that Ubisoft has put together a team in order to counter alleged harassment in its employees that might face in the week of Assassin's Creed Shadows release. And why would they face harassment? It's not like they entirely changed the story and added like a non-historically accurate black samurai specifically because of the BLM socio-political movement at the time that now they're stuck with and spent 20 million euros trying to edit out in the month before it was supposed to release with devs who had never even worked on a game before, let alone an Assassin, got turned into full Trump because it's retarded. It's retarded. But that's true. They did. You see here, the team will provide psychological as well as potential legal support for employees who are allegedly targeted. Oh boy, they're going to have no shortage. We also had some of those same employees saying that, yeah, if this just sells moderately well, if the game does moderately well, we're in real trouble. And of course, saying the obvious, if Shadow sells very well, we'll be able to start breathing a sigh of relief. But you won't be able to start breathing a sigh of relief because it won't be selling very well because apathy has set in on all of the things. Going on to talk about if it sells like Odyssey, which is the best-selling Assassin's Creed game of all time, over time, it's taken years to reach that level, by the way, and oodles of DLC. Along this, with this employee, we talked about that they apparently, at least in Ubisoft Quebec, are happy about the game, that they think, oh boy, we've really done our due diligence, and they think it's going to do gangbusters. They're the ones that said pre-orders are tracking solidly in line with those of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is what they keep comparing it to. But when you go back to that and you compare the games at the same time, Odyssey had about 400 to 450,000 copies by the time it was released, like pre-ordered. And according to Tom Henderson over here, Assassin's Creed Shadows has only just hit the 300,000 mark. So if you're hoping for an Odyssey type outing, not going to be good. And this is also, of course, where we got the executive producer himself saying that the Assassin's Creed is going to have to sell between 8 to 12 million units, just to break even, and that only a few AAA games in that space do that throughout the year. And this ain't going to be one of them, bro, especially seeing how it's not even in the top 10 of Steam wish listed. So there's their own employees saying this has to sell, and it has to sell well. They cannot skimp by like in a Star Wars Outlaws, which is doing horrible, so bad. Go look at their Steam release. Not even 3,000 people ever playing it. It's real sad. It's real sad. Just like their Skull and Bones game that they spent almost $1 billion on that never had 3,000 people play it. Ooh. Meanwhile, you got a Monster Hunter that has millions. So yeah, it's insane. Either way, this is probably the last proper Assassin's Creed, and it's not, you know what I'm saying, like full line main release Assassin's Creed we see from Ubisoft. Yeah. Good luck. Either way, let me know if you're going to be playing this thing. It's not going to Game Pass day one, so I will not be playing this unless it is heavily discounted at some point. Hate to see it. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.